Good morning, Catherine. Today is Tuesday. It is a whopping 10 degrees Celsius outside, and I'm back at college. I'm sort of sad that my spring break is over because I really did want to have a little bit more time to hang out. You say you're upset about not being able to visit me, but are you? Are you really? I'm really excited that you get to go to England. I think you're going to have a really fantastic time, and you're gonna have to tell me all about it because I will be, hopefully, all fingers and appendages crossed, going there next semester, so I will need your expertise on the dry run of things. Please help me. So you leave for England on Saturday. I will miss you while you're there, but I'm very excited to hopefully get to vlog with somebody else for a hot sec, which I'm very excited about, but I will also miss seeing your stupid face on this every other day. So today is one of the nicest days that we've had in a few months now. It is 10 degrees Celsius, which is about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I went outside like this in just a long sleeve shirt and a t-shirt, and it was actually really nice. I was going to go hang outside, but then I was like, outdoors and me don't mix well together, so just gonna come inside and enjoy it. So the Vlogbrothers have officially infested my brain because yesterday in my history class we were learning about ancient civilizations, and one of the civilizations we were talking about was Egypt, because it is believed that the very first civilization of human beings happened in Africa around the Nile River, which runs through Egypt and throughout Africa, and around Meroe. My professor said, so who is the most famous Egyptian ruler? And obviously, me being me, I was just like, Mubarak, because as far as my knowledge goes, which could definitely be wrong, please tell me if I'm wrong, he is the most current president of Egypt, and so I figured everyone knew that. I didn't say it out loud because I fear being told I'm stupid. My professor was like, obviously it's Cleopatra, and I was like, yeah, that's probably a little more obvious for everyone else, isn't it? I made up my calendar for this month, and it looks a lot more manageable than it did last month and the month before that, but that worries me because I have a feeling that what's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna have more projects that are a little more overarching, so they last a lot longer, which is why my calendar is so empty. This month is the first month where, from when I'm here to the end of the month, I don't have a day off. Last month we had President's Day off. This month there are no holidays for us to have off, so we don't have another day off until the 21st of April, because that's Marathon Monday, and that's Patriots Day, and in Massachusetts, which is where I live, it's a state holiday for Patriots Day. I don't know if you heard this when you were here. There's banging that goes on in my building, and it's the electrical room of the elevator, so it's what controls the elevator moving up and down. Every few months or so it starts banging, and it sounds like there's construction workers working on the building, and it's been going on for like 2 weeks now, and they had an entire week to fix it. And last night a couple girls came upstairs and they like knocked on my door, and I was like going through the list of my roommates trying to figure out where they were and if they could have forgotten their keys, and I was just like, everyone who could have forgotten their keys is here, so I don't know who's knocking on this door. So I opened the door, and at first there was no one there because no one was standing directly in front of the door, and then these two girls just come out of both sides and just go like this. It was scary and creepy, but they just kind of showed up from the sides wearing matching pajamas, telling me, and they were so cute. They looked frail. They just came up to me, they were like, hi, we're hearing this really loud noise from directly above us, and that's you. And I was just like, is it like banging? And they were like, yeah, no, it is. And I was just like, is it like not really even but really methodical? And they were like, yes. And I was like, yeah, not me. It's the electrical room for the elevator, so every time someone's in the elevator makes that noise. And they were like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, that's not me. I don't jump up and down or hammer on the ground like a crazy person. And they were like, okay, we're gonna go now. And I was like, goodbye. So they left, and I closed the door, and I was like, I don't really know what they were originally thinking was going on in my room that would cause that banging, but I really don't want to know. Yay, college! And I told my roommate that story this afternoon, and I was just like, they were obviously freshmen because upperclassmen just don't care. we're just gonna wait it out because we're gonna have to deal with this in our apartments. Stuff's gonna go wrong and we're just not gonna be able to do anything because we'll tell our landlords and they'll say, yeah, no, we'll get around to it. We will. We swear. And then it won't happen. I apparently have very low expectations of people. I'm so sorry. Also, I'm trying this new thing with my hair where I push it. I'm sorry, I'm looking in the viewfinder right there. I'm pushing it over so it does the little like it's over but it's up. I don't know how well it's working. Please tell me. Catherine, I'll see you tomorrow. Can't speak in English today.